Hello, I'm Shangchun. Welcome to my channel. My channel talks about food and beverage cultures across different countries. In recent years, there has been a global craze for watching people eat online. This phenomenon originated in South Korea, known as Mukbang in Korean and translated to eating broadcast in English. In a mukbang, a host, called as BG, broadcasting jerky, showcases the process of eating large quantity and variety of food while engaging with an audience. Mukbang was first popular on the internet TV service Africa TV in South Korea 2008. These popular BGs can earn thousands of dollars each month as they interact with their numerous fans, who often give financial gifts, start balloons during each performance.
많이 들었어.
The diva. One of the most well-known hosts in South Korea began her mukbang around 8 p.m. every evening, attracting thousands of viewers to watch her eating large portions of food for hours, usually 4 to 6 hours. She can easily eat up boxes of fried chicken or 3 kilos of beef in one sitting. She ate while chatting with her fans, sharing her feelings about the food.
내가 제일 좋아하는 게 꽃등심이거든, 경림아.
Mukbang has become very popular worldwide since 2013. Mukbangers from different countries broadcast their eating on international platforms such as YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. In July 2018, there were about 2.6 million results related to mukbang. In recent years, mukbang has been criticized more for its food waste and misleading content. Many mukbangers now eat less food but remain thin form. Yet, mukbang still has a huge following. Here are the questions. Why do people enjoy watching others eat? Why did an Asian food show spread and become so popular worldwide? This video aims to uncover the reasons behind mukbang, peeling the reasons layer by layer. During the 20th century, South Korea experienced rapid economic growth, encouraging a trend of wasabi, excessive consumption. However, in the early 1990s, the government became concerned about this trend, fearing it might threaten South Korea's national identity, and began against this excessive consumption. But following the economic shock of the 1997 Asian financial crisis, the government's attitude to consumption changed again. It came to view food abundance and variety as key symbols of Korean gastronomy. Thus, mukbang's excess consumption symbolizes contemporary Korean affluence. It normalizes conspicuous consumption, showing that Koreans have never eaten as well or as much as they do today. The popularity of mukbang in South Korea owes greatly to its high-speed and efficient internet. South Korea is known as the world's most internet-enabled society. On one hand, cheap production and editing tools, along with free streaming services, make it easy to create a DIY internet broadcasting platform. On the other hand, viewers can watch online content on their smartphones while commuting. In the Seoul subway, for example, a single car has multiple Wi-Fi hubs, making it easy for every commuter to watch their favorite shows. Beyond these socio-economic aspects, mukbang involves abundant emotional and psychological elements. one widely recognized is to ease viewers' loneliness. South Korea is a society deeply embedded cultures of communal eating, but today it has a significant number of unmarried or uncoupled individuals. So watching mukbang lets viewers to simulate the experience of dining with friends. They can chat not just with the host, but also with thousands of others online while having dinner at home. People who live alone, either by choice or circumstance, are named as a singleton. This trend is not limited in South Korea, but is widespread worldwide. In the United States, 27% of households consist of single occupant. In Sweden, more than 2 million people live alone. And in Japan, over 30% of households are single occupants. Therefore, with mukbang being globalized, individuals can indirectly acquire virtual eating companions. Watching mukbang isn't just about easing loneliness. It's also a way to relieve stress. Turning into mukbang lets viewers efficiently reduce stress triggered by the loud eating noises made by hosts, slurping, chewing, smacking, and swallowing. These noises are totally opposite the Korean dining etiquette. In Korean households, children are educated with a strict set of dining etiquette rules. No elbows on the table, conversation limited to certain topics, and no noises while chewing. As one South Korean woman said, at table, children are to be seen and not heard, definitely not while eating. Especially, mukbang plays a role in relieving stress from the middle class. They are facing expensive home loans and the high costs of their children's education, and they often compete to secure the best opportunities for their children's future. Similar social stresses are being experienced by another society in East Asia, China. One of the most famous Chinese mukbangers named Mao Meimei. Her fans nickname her Mao Mao, adorably little kitty. Mao Meimei, through makeup, dress, voice, and facial expressions, has created a personality that is sweet, cute, and non-aggressive, which to a large extent helps ease the high stress and intense competition experienced in the society. Most mukbangers eat large quantity and a wide variety of foods, which brings viewers pleasure and satisfaction of vicarious diets, like second-hand eating. Viewers would perceive mukbangers' consumption of food as their own, thereby experiencing an alternative form of satiation. Most of the time, this satisfaction doesn't come from your own enjoyment, but rather from the contrast to your own behavior. Mukbangers are doing something worse than you own ever do, and that makes you feel better about yourself in comparison. As the mukbang viewers expressed, maybe you think I ate too much today, but I didn't eat that much. Maybe it's I wish I could binge that much, but I can't, so I'm going to watch this guy binge instead. Meanwhile, mukbangers are aware of their viewers' thoughts. One mukbanger responds,
"That's okay, it's part of life. People are eating through me, instead of them having to eat. A lot of my viewers are people on their diet journeys. Someone wrote on my video yesterday that they were eating grapes while watching me eat, and it was like they could taste the food that I was eating."
Moreover, mukbang serves as a vicarious diet, reflecting the underlying anxiety that females feel about their body shapes. It challenges prevailing social norms and aesthetics ideas of emphasizing slimness. particularly in South Korea, a society obsessed with female beauty with plastic surgery is widely embraced. In many modern societies, not only in South Korea, an over-ego appetite is often a social taboo for female, and they feel it may be revealed. Female hunger is a form of discipline shaped by society. But in fact, female is eager to eat indulgently, so they usually eat in secret. They said, in private, shamefully, and furtively, we binge.
You freaking idiot!
Mukbang provides an acceptable way for female to eat a lot in public. Mukbangers' unlimited appetite release female stresses from the social norms and standards around this body discipline. Similarly, in modern China, a slim figure is regarded as one of the ideal beauty standards. Many viewers express their desires and envy toward Mao Meimei for her still having a slim body figure. Her fans comment, "Even though she eats so much, her collarbone is still visible. I'm really envious." Finally, besides serving as a vicarious diet, watching mukbang often dives into the realm of food porn. The term food porn was coined by Michael Jacobson in the late 1970s to describe glossy, artistic images of often high-end food, associated with cultural distinction and refined tastes. Over time, food porn evolved to symbolize an essential physical desire, which became commodified and used by later neoliberal capitalism. In recent years, food porn has come to include rich and visual images of beautiful foods, with food TV, celebrity chefs, and the food-related content on social media platforms. Compared to these visual food scenes, mukbang may be more suitable to express the essence of food porn. Sociologist Roy defined food porn in 2010 as when you don't or can't eat, but rather only watch others do. There is no educational value. It hides the hard work and dirty dishes, owning a sense of indecency and shame in watching. Mukbang goes further than Roy's definition, reducing food porn to its flashy, messy essence. Mukbang expresses a desire to capture the money shot of the orgasmic first bite and even prolongs it over hours. The single-shot static camera emphasizes social elements involved in watching mukbang. Finally, mukbang within these social issues, including food porn, loneliness, stress, strict body discipline, vicarious eating, evokes diverse audience response, including pleasure, desire, horror, disgust, and shame. Increasingly, mukbang faces criticism, particularly regarding its negative impact on health, food waste, and misleading content. Critics argue that it fails to address any physical or psychological issue people face. However, unlike the purely entertaining eating competitions of earlier years, mukbang dives into the complex layers of social issues and demands arising from modern society. Unless these underlying issues are resolved or alternative outlets are found, mukbang will maintain its popularity for the foreseeable future. What are your thoughts? Please feel free to drop a comment. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support will motivate me to create more videos. Thank you for watching and having a fantastic day. Until next time, bye bye.